Well, hey YouTube, so today guys, we're back here with another product review, and today we have a review here of the NEXGADGET Apple Watch charging case. This is a 5,000 milliamp hour power bank, but this also works for other products besides the Apple Watch. It works for iPhones, it works for Galaxies, and it works for other watches, which is great because I did review a watch yesterday, and now we have a way of charging this thing on the go. So yeah. The packaging is quite simple here. I mean, there's just some text on the front talking about what you're getting here, but maybe they could have done a little bit of a better job designing the box for this thing, but it's not too big of a deal in my book, for me at least. Maybe for you it's different, but for me, I don't care too much about the box, but I do agree that this could have been a better box, but it's not too big of a deal. I do have tape on both sides here. I'm gonna pull out a pencil here. Sometimes they make the indent so small, it's hard for me to even cut it without damaging the box, which you don't want to damage the box on your items here. I personally like to keep my box here in good condition. I'm going to pause it. I'll be right back, okay? Alright guys, just finished removing the tape. Nothing too bad there. So, let's open this thing out. This comes off relatively easily. You got to push up a little bit and make sure it comes out. So, here's the box here. It has some styrofoam on the inside, which is always appreciated. So you have an instruction manual here. This is the KR882 watch box manual. So here is the actual box here. It actually looks pretty cool here. So here's the box. Here's the front. Here's the back. Here with all your ports. You have a lot of cool stuff here, and this is it's a big power bank. So right now we have 3 bars of power out of 5. There's 5 dots in total. So it's not the smallest thing in the world, but at the same time, it's meant for a watch. So you could compare this to other watches in general, and it's not too crazy here. So you have this is actually a very, very nice braided micro USB cable. I appreciate the nylon braiding. That's not the cheapest thing to accomplish here. And you have this container here. I popped it out here. I don't know exactly if I had to do that or not, but so here is the inside here. And as you see, there's a micro USB cable in here. So you plug it in, the cable in there. I'm guessing you have to wrap your device around here. So fortunately, guys, I do have a watch here. I reviewed this watch yesterday, which is convenient because now I have a way to charge it. The only thing, guys, it does use its own proprietary cable here, so I'm going to try using its own proprietary charging cable here. So the nylon cable, I'll use for most products here, is not useful for this one, as this is not. So I'm gonna do my best here to show you exactly what I'm doing here. So here's the charging cable that came with the watch I reviewed yesterday. I'm gonna plug it in right here. So you kind of have to stick it in through the hole here, and once you stick it in, you gotta do your best to get this thing to charge and plug in here. So you can pull it. You can pull this piece out if it's proven to be too much work for you to do on the go here. So I believe that's upside down. It's not always easy for me to know if I'm putting it in the right way or not. So let me look at the actual ports here. I don't want to break this thing. So yeah, this appears to be the correct way to put it in. So I'm pushing it in. It's almost in. So yeah, it's now plugged in. So plug it in like that. So now at this point, guys, you see the gold pin connectors on there. Plug it in down here to the corresponding gold pins, as you can see here. So yeah, plugged it into place here. So the cable is now plugged in here. Obviously, you can use that nylon cable if you don't have a proprietary device here. So we're going to stick it in like this, and we're going to plug in. We're going to attach the watch now here. So I'm going to plug it into the watch. One moment here. So it's now plugged into the watch charging cable. I'm going to stick it around here like this, and we're going to get this thing to stay in here. So this is kind of what it's supposed to look like, but because of this clip, I don't think it's possible to actually close this thing because of the clip. I mean, I'll put the cap back on, but it's not going to fit because of the clip, though. Yeah, there's no way to get this to fit because of the clip. I don't really have another watch to test this thing with, so I don't have another way of doing this, but this is one way there's other ways of doing it, obviously. I'm gonna try using this without the clip here, just kind of show you how this thing works. So I'm gonna unplug the cable now. So I unplugged the cable. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to, I believe, I could be wrong about this, you're supposed to stick it in like this, like that. Then you put the cap on like this. Give me one moment, guys. One sec. So, you mount it in like that here. This is what it's supposed to look like. You stick the cable through here, like that, and you put the watch on like that. And it does have 5,000 milliamp hours of power. So that's how you're supposed to do this thing, guys. So overall, I mean, is this for everybody? It really, to me, it really isn't. Because like, it's complicated. It could be, it's not the lightest box, it's not the smallest box, but, you know, at least it has two USB ports on the outside, so you can actually charge this thing. I will test it right now to see if it's fast charging. Yeah, obviously, it's probably not going to be fast charging for my Galaxy, but we're going to try the nylon cable they provided us with, and we're going to see exactly if this is fast charging. Just plugged it in there, and now let's plug it into my phone. So it's now plugged in. As you can see, the blue lights on here will turn on. Blue lights are on here. And my phone says, my phone does say charging, which means it's not fast charging, it's just normal charging, which is fine, and I'm not expecting it to be fast charging. So overall, guys, I mean, this is not for everybody, it really isn't. And, you know, I'm not big into watches, but maybe if you are having this cool mechanism, it definitely feels premium to me, although it's kind of big, but it definitely feels premium. So I could definitely see this working for some people, even though it's not really for me. But overall, guys, if you do want to buy this thing, I have a link down below. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed the video. I was sent this item for review. So thank you, and bye.